You start the occasion. Okay, ready? Okay. Father, we just thank you for this time that you have brought us together. We ask that you bless and bless the occasion, bless the food, and as we continue to just bless Keisha as she goes on to her new journey and joy, Father. In Jesus' name, we thank you and we pray. Amen. Amen. Will be a portion.
Back up your music there, too.
First of all, I want to welcome everybody out to this special occasion for my niece, her new journey to joy as she transitioned. And I thank you for coming. You guys could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here today to celebrate her new transitioning, and I thank you for being here. First of all, Keisha has been she's had a memory in my heart for a long time. Keisha is one of my favorite nieces, but it was a little distant, but it's okay because I still love her. And she was the type of person that came around and wanted to be around when she wanted to be around. And she had a big loving heart, but she also had some struggles in life too, just as we all do. But through those struggles, she persevered, she loved, and she overcame. So God gave her 42 wonderful years here on this earth, and that's something to be excited and joyful about, that she's transitioned on, and we should be happy for her, not sad. But we will miss her, but we're supposed to celebrate our loved ones while they're here, and so when they do transition, we can still be happy for them. So thank you for coming out to celebrate this special moment. And here is some flyers of the program that I wanted to pass out to you all that we came up with. We got a few typos in there because we're not perfect, but this is a little something that we'll try to follow on. And just kick back and enjoy this moment because we're going to celebrate Keisha. This is not a sad time. This is a time to be joyful, and she will want us to be happy. Okay? So now, at this time, we've had our meal, and we're opening the pathway. So now we're going to read a poem from T. Lady T, come on with the poem. And this poem is from her sister Carletta.
Oh, okay. That's from Carletta. It says, we little knew that morning God was going to call your name. In life we loved you dearly, in death we do the same. It broke our hearts to lose you. You did not go alone, for part of us went with you the day God called you home. You left us beautiful memories. Your love is still our guide, and though we cannot see you, you are always at our side. Our family chain is broken, and nothing seems the same. But as God calls us one by one, the chain will link again. It says, love you, baby sisters.
All right, that was our reading from T. Thank you, T. Thank you so much. Now we have a reading of God's Word from Kathy. Just a scripture. And this is something that we need to remember. because we never know when our time is going to come.
But of that day and hour no one knows, not even the angels of heaven, nor the Son, but the Father alone. And this good news of the kingdom, the gospel, will be preached throughout the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then will come the end.
Thank you, Kathy, for the reading of the word. And now for my nephew Freddie, who's coming, and he is going to read the back of the program.
Nakisha's wonderful nature. Loved to have fun. She liked to have life full of a party. Loving nature. She was generous and caring. She loves her music and rap. She had a forgiving spirit, and she had an excellent memory. She was clean and tidy and loved to sing. She loved her God. She knew how to appreciate her struggles in life. She loved the children and family. Nakisha has relinked herself with her daughter Anisha, Nora, Jean West. Nakisha, joyful survivors. Okay, she was born June 2nd, 1975. She was the age of 42. She passed December 27th, 2017, approximately 10:37 a.m. She was born in Oakland, California. Her mother was Nora Jefferson. Her father was Johnny Williams. Her surviving children, Edward West Jr., Khalil Williams, Keisha West, a.k.a. Zure Robinson, India West, a.k.a. Zinda Robinson. Her surviving siblings are Carletta Moore and Dorothy Martin. Favorite music, Bruno Mars, It's What I Like. Favorite foods and desserts, gumbo, seafood, peanut butter cookies, and her favorite color was blue. So, we'll miss you, Keisha.
All right. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to get ready for the slideshow.
In the middle of it, might reload itself.
And some of her
Hey, Miss B,
cremains,
start over.
I had put in special dishes to pass out.
Miss B.
So this one here,
Miss B. I was gonna ask you to start over since
I'm sorry.
all
Okay.
the sound is good now.
let me know when you're ready.
It's ready right now.
Okay. We had Keisha cremated. We didn't do the funeral. We chose not to because that's something that she did not want. She didn't want a funeral. So some of her cremains, I took and put them in special gift containers to give to my family members. So this one is for my sister, Marilyn. Keisha's road dog. This is for you. No, not right now. You don't have to. And this one here is for Khalil. This is for you. I've got a plaque over here that I want to give you as well. And this is for you. This is some remains of your mom, and this is a print of her hand that we shrunk down, and just a little saying that I thought when I looked at the hand to give to you and your siblings, and it says, I held you with my hand from the beginning, and as I enter into this journey with joy, I will hold you in my heart forever. Love, Mom. That's for you, Khalil. You're welcome. You're welcome. And this one here is to Edward, Senior. Where are you? Oh. Children's father. That's the remains of Nakisha. Okay? So now we're moving on to the candle lighting ceremony. Okay, so I have candles over here. We don't want everyone to light. And we're going to have a moment of silence. So, you want one? For those who want it, that's the little thing. Okay. Ready? Y'all feel quiet. Y'all can smile. Nikki wouldn't want us to be quiet. Smile, make some noise. Give me some music, T. Where my music at? She love music. Where's my music at? T. Where my music at? She knows the music that I wanted to. So as we light these candles, did everybody get a candle? Excuse me. Okay. She'll get one soon as she gets that music together. Wait a minute, Sam. Where's my lighter? Where's my lighter? Oh, there we go. That's the wrong song. Kurt Franklin. Huh? I gave it to you already.
Then Kurt Franklin.
That one is gonna be last, lady. Oh, okay.
Pass it. Pass it.
Okay, yeah, go around
Pass the
and
torch.
light it.
What? Merlin, give me yours, Merlin. With her hand.
I'll leave it with him.
That's Bruno Mars.
Oh, Kurt Franklin, I don't know what she named it. Where she put it?
There you go.
No,
You guys had it written down.
Okay.
It was over there.
What? What you need?
Don't worry about it.
What y'all gonna go?
This song that I gave her already. Don't worry about it. Just turn it on. And we just have a, yeah. We just have a moment of silence as I light.
You like yours?
I'm about to.
What are you looking for?
Okay, this candle here that I'm lighting is for hope.
You ain't got don't worry about it.
Come here.
Nope, leave that alone.
That
Sit
we
down.
will see her again.
You ain't gotta get a candle.
This one is for the joy on her journey. This is for the faith that she had in God.
Hold it back.
The love that she shared in her heart. And the peace that we'll hold on to for her new transition. Okay, a moment of silence. Have a moment of silence and prayer. right, together on the count of 3. Blow them out. Blow them out. 1, 2, 3. I guess I didn't count.
Yeah, we don't know when you gonna count. You put them out on the count of 3.
I said on the count of 3, blow them out. Okay. And now, on to the next. If anybody got a testimony that they want to share about Keisha, a funny moment, a moment that you remember, a moment that you'll never forget, now is the time to do so. You can come up front, or you can share right where you are, wherever you're comfortable. I guess I will start it off since everybody is hesitant. My last memory of Keisha was right here for Christmas. We celebrated Christmas Eve and went into Christmas, and I made some special ornaments for my loved ones that transitioned from a homicide, 3 ornaments. And they was on a tree right here, and I told her that I made them and what I did, but I guess she wasn't listening, and she was over by the tree and I guess checking out the tree or whatever. And she looked up and she saw this big old ornament of her mom. And then she looked to the other side and she saw another big ornament of her cousin, Monk. And she just was streaming tears, just face was wet. And she said, Auntie, what did you do? When did you do that? Oh, that was so touching. What? And I was like, and she just held me real tight and we just held on to each other. And I said, Keisha, I told you I did that. I guess you wasn't listening. She said, oh, that is so special. That's so touching, Auntie. Oh, I love that. And she just held me so close, so tight. And that was the last memory that I had. I mean, for that moment as far as the ornaments and everything. But Keisha was the life of a party, though. She loved to have fun. She loved people. She just was out there, even though with her struggles in life. You know, she persevered through all of that, you know, when she was a child and, you know, the abuse that she went through and the neglect that she went through. And then after, you know, bearing her children, her firstborn, you know, transitioned from crib death. And then shortly after, she had other children that got into the system. So she looked for comfort in God and everything, but also she turned to drugs and alcohol. So, but through it all, Keisha was a trooper, and that's the way I want to remember her. That she was very strong. She was stronger than I think I can ever be to persevere with everything that she's been through. To lose a child from, you know, a baby, and then lose her other children, and then, you know, other things that she went through. But through it all, she smiled through it all. She turned to God, and she made it through 42 years. And I thank God for 42 years that He gave us to share with Keisha. So that's my most memorable story. Anybody else would like to share? Come on up.
I guess I will. Keisha, I'm standing here to let you know, girl, you was always there for me. Call me every day. Auntie, you all right? What you doing? 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning? You still up? I know you still up. I'm gonna miss you. We pull up trying to sell product. Both of us broke, ain't got no money. We pull up at the gas station. I'm trying to make a sale. She said, Auntie, pull up by the gas pump. I said, okay. What? We ain't got no money. We ain't no money yet. Pull up by the gas pump, I said, okay. Fill it up. I said, Keisha, you somewhere. She got in the car. She said, did you fill it up? I said, I sure did. She said, I said, you something else. She said, I got it from the best. You, Auntie. She said, you taught me a lot. you know. And I remember her saying that night, sitting right there, the last night, I love you, Auntie. I love you, Auntie. I love you. And I'm sick, I'm hurting, I'm just, oh, okay, Keisha. And she was just hugging me and just telling me how much she loved me. I said, I believe you, Keisha, I believe you, you know. And it was just so wonderful having her, to spend her last night here in this house and spending time with everybody. You know, Keisha would give me a lot of love. Just the encouragement that she said, well, hang in there, Auntie. Don't let nobody bother you. You all right, you know, don't trip, you know. You bigger than that. They just mad at you, you know, don't trip. And she would get me out my shell. And that was the good part about Keisha. She was stronger than me, and I thought I was stronger than her, but she was stronger than me the whole time. So we lift each other's spirit up, and I thank God that I was able to raise her. She stayed with me. She went to school. Oh, Keisha, you will be missed. And like my sister said, when she lost her kids, that's when she kind of felt lonely a lot more. But overall, she didn't let you see it. She didn't let you see how hurt she was hurting. She stayed happy all the time. And that's what I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna remember how happy she made me, how happy she made everybody that she came in contact with. Because there's a lot of people out there that don't know Keisha gone, and some of them do know she's gone. But I know they miss her because she always, you know, respected her friend. So I just want to say I love you, Keisha, and I'm going to always have you on my mind, girl. And she named my car Ladybug. So, you know, I'll never forget that. I don't think I'll ever get rid of that car. Don't you ever get rid of that car, Auntie? So,
I was blessed to be one of the last people to be with Keisha, because I had to take her home that night because she was so bent on I gotta go home.
Yes, she was.
So I was one of the last people to see her alive, and I'm not being negative, but she was kind of mean to me that day. I won't lie. She called me a few names, said that I wasn't family, and she wanted to know why I was here. But Miss Ella told her I was family, and she said, well, if my auntie said you family, I guess you family. But I did. I took her home, took her and Khalil home, and the whole time she just kept saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. And she finally warmed up to me, but I think it was just like, I guess this girl isn't going to go nowhere, so I might as well be nice to her, kind of thing. You know, she said she wanted to beat me up. It's okay. It was okay. I just was like, okay. So I really didn't know. That was the first time I had really gotten to know her that night. She about blew out my speakers, hopefully, in the car.
Like that loud music.
She about blew out my speakers in the car, and then she just kept saying thank you. And when she got out the car, she actually said she loved me and she appreciated what I did. So I feel honored to have gotten to know her and spend those last few moments with her. And she was happy the whole time she went home. Yeah. The whole time.
yeah,
So,
yes,
and that being said, Khalil, that was a great night for us.
yeah.
And thank you for letting me and sitting back there and chilling.
That was one of the things that that night she kept saying, Auntie, I want to go home. I want to go home. And my sister kept saying, let her stay, make her stay. This is a sleepover. We should stay together now. And I got to thinking, when I want to go home, I want to go home. And I want to get in my bed. So I thought, okay, let me ask T if she would take it, because T was the only sober one in the house. And she said yes. And she was able to take Keisha home. But we had a wonderful Christmas Eve into Christmas. And we celebrated. I tell you, we celebrated. We partied right here. And Keisha was so happy. And that gives my heart joy that she spent her last fun times right here in my home. You know, like I said, we didn't get to see her that much, but God gave us that time to really, you know, cherish and make it memorable, because we took so many pictures that night. We took a lot of pictures that night.
And she was all over people.
She was all, and she was telling my sister right here on this couch, "I love you, Auntie," because I sat right over there. I said, "Look at Keisha." She said, "I love you, Auntie." She doesn't love, and she was telling everybody, just hugging everybody, you know, and telling everybody, "I love you, I love you." You know, what you need me to do, Auntie? What do you want from me? You know, and I said, "I want you to do the dishes, Keisha." And she said, "Okay," and she left them. Then she come back again. "Auntie, what do you want me to do?" I said, "The dishes." She said, "Why I gotta do?" I said, "Well, you asked me what to do, and I told you the dishes." She said, "Oh, okay." So she takes off her jacket and everything, and then all of a sudden she forgets, I guess, and got distracted and started doing something else. But later she did. She cleaned my kitchen up. She did. So Keisha, she was a very tidy person. She loved people, but she had to warm up to you. Just like she had to warm up to tea. Like, "I don't know you. Who are you taking me?" But once she did find out, you know, "Hey, you cool. My auntie said you cool. I'll take you in." Okay. So that was a special time that we had and we shared right here with Keisha. And I thank God for those memorable moments that we made and that we had. And she wanted to go home, and she went home. And next few days, we found her that she was passed away in her sleep, you know, and I was like, wow, most people want to go in their sleep, you know. Keisha got to, you know, start her journey, you know, resting well. She looked so peaceful.
Yeah, she did.
She looked so peaceful, and, you know, she was content. So, you know, I'm happy for her, you know, no more suffering, no more pain, and she is on to her journey to joy, I must say. So, if anybody else have something else to say, come on up and say it. If not, I guess we'll get ready to do the balloon release. So everybody grab a balloon over here, and if you like, you can write a memorable message on there if you like. We can put some messages on there, or you can just say the message when we get ready to go outside and release the balloon. Okay? Get your coat on, because it's kind of chilly out there. We're going to the backyard.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited, so gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan, drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies. Lobster tail for dinner. Julio served that scampi. You got it if you want it. Got it if you want it. Said you got it if you want it. Take my wallet if you want it now. Jump in the Cadillac. Anything you want, just to put aside. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Sex by the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds.
Count of 3.
Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. I'm talking trips to Puerto Rico. Say the word and we go. You can be my flico. Girl, I'll be a flico.
Hey, back over here.
Make a promise that I can't keep. I promise that your smile ain't gonna never leave. Shopping sprees in Paris. Everything 24 carats. Take a look in that mirror. Now tell me who's the fairest. Is it you? Is it me? Say it's us. And I'll agree, baby. Jump in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put aside. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it all. And I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne. You deserve it, baby. You deserve it.
Everybody got the glass? Cup? Water? Whatever y'all toasting is. Keep your glass over there. Wherever what you toasting with. Okay. Ready, buddy? Ready?
Y'all ready?
Come again. It's party time. Come out. Come out. Jackie, come on. You're going to be whining the next morning. Come on, baby.
That's what I like. That's what I like. Let's get the kids away. Hey, there you go. Hey. Get it, kids. All right, kids. Go get it.
No, that looks like you.
Like you, boy. That's what I like.
You got that McDonald's stuff?
Clarissa ain't not
Y'all
gonna
toast to the
Put that song back on. Wait a minute. Because what I want to do, when we do the toast, I want us to have your own special toast. So I'll start it off and all the way around. Okay? Oh no. Yeah. Okay, so my toast is a toast to Keisha's journey and joy. Your toast is much you love her, okay?
My toast is that I'm glad you think I'm your favorite auntie. I miss you. I'm gonna miss you and I love you. And this to you.
God bless this house.
All right.
Most interesting person I ever ran into. Same here, sir.
Okay. Turn it down.
Toast to Keisha.
Toast to
Love you,
Keisha.
love you, love you.
Love you, love you, love you. Okay.
I'm gonna take this sip for you, Keisha. I'm always gonna be thinking about you forever. You was one of my close cousins. We spent some time together, me and your other three sisters. So we grew up like sisters and brothers. You know, thanks to our grandfather, Big Dad. And say hi to him for me.
Yes.
Tell him I miss him. And everybody you run across to. So I love you, Keisha.
I just want to say she'll always be in my heart.
Always be in your heart. All right.
To friendship, regardless, we remain friends
Yes.
throughout the years.
Amen. All right. Here's to you, Keisha. We love you on your journey. All right.
Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for caring about my niece enough to come and support her. The only thing she wanted is she wanted to leave in peace, and she did that. And she loves her family, and she wanted to make sure that all her family knew that she loved them. So I'm just letting you know that she loves all her family. Thank you, Keisha, for being in my life.
Slipped up and forgot. All right, let the party begin. Come on, kid, turn it up. That's it. Come on. Yeah. Read my shirt. Nothing lasts forever. So live now. Now is the time to live. Because we never know the day, time, or hour when we're going to go on to our next journey, when God calls us home. Prepare now. Don't be so busy living and you forget to prepare for your next pathway. Because we all going to transition. And when we do, we need to leave our loved ones in good hands. So whatever you need to do, if you need to sit down with your family and talk about it, get that insurance in order, write out that whatever, obituary, get that money in order, get your spiritual life in order, whatever it is that you need to do, start doing it now, because we never know. And make every moment memorable, whether it be pictures, videos, whatever. Live your life to the fullest. And if it's something that God put on your heart to do, then do it. Don't be afraid to do it. Step out in faith. All right?
All right. Amen.
That's what I got.
Amen. Can I get amen?
Come on up.
Cheer the cheer.
The poem that I wrote, you know, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
And the name of the poem is Greatest Love.
She's speaking over here. Hold on. Freddie. Hold on.
The name of the poem that I wrote is The Greatest Love. The Lord is my shepherd, in whom I need, because he prepares the way for me indeed. I trust in him with all my heart, because he's been with me from the very start. I don't understand or know his plan. All I know is he created man for his glory, to do his will. It's all about love that's truly real. He put his son up on the cross to save his children that are lost, to bring us back from the pits of hell. It's all about love that's not for sale. It's given free from God above. It's for you and me, and it's the greatest love.
All right, I love it, Kathy. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Oh, thank you so much. We appreciate you. All right, so that concludes our ceremony for Keisha, and thanks for coming out. You can stay and hang out. We're going to stay and play some games and have some fun and dance, just like Keisha would have wanted us to do. So thank you again for coming out to celebrate my niece, your sister, your mother,
Thank you so
your
much.
wife, your friend, and our angel now, our guardian angel. Thank you.